Next up on WTV, freshmen in an upper-level class, a look into an off-campus sport, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Wednesday, December 5th, and I'm Emma Gallagher with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Even though freshmen are supposed to take Algebra 1, some of them are taking Geometry or Algebra 2 or even both. WTV's Alicia Hernandez has the story.
For most of the students, the math path in Frisco ISD consists of Algebra 1 freshman year, Geometry for sophomores, Algebra 2 for juniors, and Pre-Calculus for seniors. But there are several freshmen on campus who take classes above Algebra 1.
We took an assessment at the end of 7th grade that told the teachers what they think that you should be doing, and I guess I did pretty good on that, and so she told me to do Algebra 1 in 8th grade, so that puts me in Geometry now. Even
though Geometry is traditionally a class for sophomores, the grade level of students doesn't matter to teachers.
You know, I don't teach them differently based on them being freshmen or sophomores or juniors. It's more about their learning style, what they do, how they learn. I try and gear it towards that more than if they're a freshman or sophomore or whatever. Most of the differences are a lot of times when they come in, they're a little bit more shy, but that goes away pretty quickly.
But some freshmen don't take just Geometry, but a few also take Algebra 2.
I think that if I can take 2 math classes now, I'll be able to take more classes that broaden what I want to go to in college in 12th grade. I think that the benefits are that it helps you later on. It helps you think differently because each math has a different style, so that if you know more, then you can use it in more paths when you go on later.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Alicia Hernandez.
It's something we hear from early childhood. Wash your hands before eating or wash your hands after using the bathroom, but nobody ever says to wash your hands after using your phone. However, as WTV's Isabella Santiago explains, you may want to start doing just that.
Cell phones have become an extension of our hands in today's society. From bathrooms, cafeterias, and desks, phones are used and placed in all sorts of environments. But with nearly 17,000 microorganisms found on the phones of high school students in a recent study cited by the National Library of Medicine, phones have almost 10 times more germs than a toilet seat. According to the New York Post, Americans pick up their phones every 12 minutes and approximately 80 times a day. This provides hundreds of opportunities for germs to transfer from surfaces to phones to fingertips, and vice versa. Just like door handles or pencils, cell phones harbor airborne pathogens from sneezing and coughing and aid to the spread of disease. But the amount of germs isn't the only health concern. Pathogens such as Streptococcus, MRSA, and even E. coli have been found on phones. However, research varies from how often one should sanitize their phones, ranging from once a month to weekly and daily when you're sick. The best way to keep your phone germ-free is by gently wiping down the phone with a wet microfiber cloth containing a mixture of water and rubbing alcohol. For WTV, I'm Isabella Santiago.
Winter break is drawing near, and ice skating is becoming more popular as the weather turns colder. But for one freshman, ice skating is more than a day out. WTV's Alyssa Murphy explains.
When freshman Sarah Batiste hits the ice, it's about more than fun, as she is a figure skater on a synchronized skating team.
I've been doing synchronized figure skating for about 2 years now. This is my 2nd season.
Practicing every Saturday morning, Batiste is preparing for her upcoming competitions.
In synchronized figure skating, we have some competitions coming up soon. We're going to go to Nationals, which is in Minnesota in April, and we have a few competitions locally soon.
Batiste and her teammates have been working on their routine for upcoming district performances, and like many athletes, Batiste is inspired by those who have taken the ice before her.
I really look up to Mirai Nagasu because she was the first woman to land a triple axel, which is a jump that comes up from forward, and it's 3.5 rotations in the air.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Alyssa Murphy.
Both girls and boys basketball played last night. WTV's Carter Brock brings you the recap.
Both basketball teams traveled to Frisco High last night to compete in district play. First up, the girls started off dominating the Raccoons, jumping on top 19-0 in the first quarter. From there, the Redhawks would hold off the Raccoons and complete the blowout, winning 60-17. Senior Randy Thompson led the Redhawks in scoring with 18 points. On the boys' side, the team got off to a slow start, falling behind to a halftime score of 26-22. Led by junior Makai Abi, who notched 19 points in the game, the Red Hawks would stage a comeback and send the game into overtime at 50-50. Despite a back-and-forth effort, the team fell to the Raccoons by a final score of 60-59. Both teams' next game is at home against Reedy on Friday, with girls at 6 and guys at 7:15. For Wingspan TV, I'm Carter Brock.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Wade Glover has today's announcements.
Students can earn service hours for helping unshelve books in the library. See Ms. Hamilton for more information. Esports Club has its next meeting today during advisory in room C243. Liberty Live Life Matters Foundation has its first meeting today in room C146 during advisory. NHS has a meeting today during advisory in the auditorium.
That's it for today's Daily Update. This has been Emma Gallagher for Wingspan TV.